Hello everybody, this is Chromisco018, and in this episode, Urza finds out, or, beat Ozma in the last episode, but it didn't look like she actually killed him, but I guess he overused his magic in merging with the plants like he did, so yeah, he ended up getting absorbed by it. But, what did we actually find out? I guess Urza found out the main reason as to why Grimoire Heart is here, because of they say that after Xerath and kill Fairy Tail. Yeah. Yeah. Bixlow and Freed managed to take down, I don't even know what the guy's name is. This crazy poetry guy with the glasses. By using Bixlow's ability with his eyes to control souls, he controlled Elfman because they were stuck in that tower thing that we saw before, and Elfman kicked his butt. So yeah, they beat him. Thank goodness. Gildarts showed how much of a badass he is by crushing a black hole. I mean, literally crushing a black hole. You can't get more badass than that. I swear you can't. Anyway, he actually ends up beating Blue Note and sends him flying. Literally flying into the sky. I don't know how far he went, but I'm guessing quite far. Actually, I don't think he gets sent through the atmosphere, but he does land in the water at some point. Because we see him later in another episode, clinging to a barrel that's floating in the water. Anyway, the others actually get their energy back because the tree, they were given their magic back because Azuma kept his word. Thank goodness. At least there's some freaking honor among these guys. Not much, but there is. Anyway, they get their magic back and they head back to camp, or back to base camp, because that's actually how Gildarts won, because he got his magic back. Anyway, they get back to base camp and find out what's been going on. Actually, in another part of the island, Gray is still talking to Ultir, and apparently we think that he's siding with her and is planning on killing Hades with the ice shell, because apparently that's the only way to really get him. I doubt it. And Ultir leaves with Xerath, and we actually get her meeting up with Melody, because she had recovered from her fight with Juvia, the draw, and sadly Juvia was still unconscious. And I was actually thinking the entire time that she was more than likely playing him, and I was actually right. She was playing him. She was playing him as a pawn, thinking that she would be able to get rid of not only him, but to get rid of Hades as well, because she actually does want to get rid of Hades. That was actually true. And I was thinking that either Gray was going to end up hearing that, or Juvia would hear that and report back to Gray before he could do it. But it was actually the former. She tries to kill Juvia, and Gray shows up and saves her. And yeah, he heard everything. He's not going to do what she said. And the funny thing is actually that Melody actually leaves with Xerath to go to their rendezvous point, not the actual ship, but where they're supposed to go to escape with Xerath. And Gray has Juvia chasing after her, and since she couldn't actually run because she hurt her leg before in the other episode, she's crawling after Melody like a creepy, like the girl from the Ring movies. It's just freaking creepy and funny at the same time. But yeah, that's gonna be essentially the picture. That's gonna be the thumbnail, just so you guys know. And Gray and Ultir square off essentially in this episode, or that's the start of this episode anyway. Or I mean the end of the episode. So yeah, that'll start in the next episode. Anyway, I found it was funny that Gray was essentially knew that she was no good the entire time and was just trying to gauge and see what she was planning. What is she going to do? How am I going to outsmart her? You didn't get outsmarted, girl. You got outsmarted, girl. And yet it didn't surprise her. So, yeah. I guess Wyatt must have knocked down the gate. Anyway, I might as well go on and get this done because I don't know how much longer I've got to be able to record because my mom might try and get me to come back in there and help her with the kids so she can work on some reefs, and I really don't want to because it's always me having to help with the boys. Always me. And it gets freaking annoying. Anyway, yeah, I'll try and make these quick. And oh my god. And I will see you all next time.